thought this week I would do a vlog, like a weekly vlog, so film something from each day and then put it all together into like a week in my life type of vlog. So today is Monday, the 1st of November, and the clock says 10 to 5, but in fact it's 10 to 4. That's the only clock I haven't put back an hour. Here in England we put the clocks back and then we put the clocks forward, you know, twice a year. So I needed to put the clock back the other night, so I need to change that. So in fact it's only 10 to 4. So today I am working on some brushed flannel. I'll show you. It's really pretty. It's got all the rich autumn colours. It's so soft. It's like, well, brushed flannel, and it's got all the gorgeous colours in it. So what I'm doing is I am working on I'm working on the Edith blouse, but trying to progress it into possibly another pattern. So the Edith blouse is all up and running. It's in my shop. And I'll show you the Edith blouse. If you're not sure, I'll pop a picture of me wearing it. So this is the Edith blouse. This one is sold out, this fabric, in dusky rose, but I've still got the floral linen and the gingham. So that's the Edith blouse, and I just wanted to maybe see if I could tweak it and make it into some kind of dress. So that was the plan with this fabric, but I only got 2 meters of it. This fabric I got from Minerva. It's part of my ambassador role. And I only got 2 meters of it, and I was hoping to make it into like a really long dress, but there's just not enough at all because it's quite a narrow fabric. So I've cut out the bodice, the sleeves, the binding, the ruffle, and all I was left with was this piece for the skirt, 2 pieces, and it's not very long, so it's probably going to end up kind of like a ruffle peplum kind of length blouse. I'm just really playing about with the pattern to see what else I can come up with. I did want to do like a curved front hem, but because I didn't have enough, I didn't want to waste any fabric, so that's what I'm doing today. I'll give you a bit of a close-up on it. Really pretty. It's so soft, as I say, because it's like brushed flannel, and it's by Art Gallery. So I've got all the pieces cut out. So I've got the bodice front, which I've shortened, bodice back, chopped off quite a bit because obviously I'm going to make it shorter and put this like skirt on the back, and I've just added an extra 5 centimeters on the length of the sleeves. So the sleeves are exactly the same, but I've just added a bit more length. This is just purely for me, and I don't know whether wrist length will get on my nerves because I do like my wrists to be clear, so we shall see how long that is. I've just got to put the elastic in the casing there, and then obviously attach it to the blouse. So that's as far as I've got done so far. So I thought I'd just take you along with me what I'm doing today. Oh, what am I wearing? I'm wearing Florence Pinafore in the blue linen plaid, or check as we say here in England. It's got the buttons down the back, and I've just paired it with a fine knit jumper that I just got from Marks's last week. It's really pretty. It's got like fluted edge and like a fluted neckline, and I just got my jeans and my boots on, and nice and comfy for in my sewing room. So today is probably the last day for my hair, because I am finally getting my hair done tomorrow. Had to put it off the first time when I said I was going to get it done because Sophie wasn't very well, my daughter, whose hair salon I'm going to, where she works at. I'm getting it done there. And then the following week I couldn't do it because John wasn't very well. And then the last week I couldn't do it because the kids were off school because it was half term, so it didn't really work out. So it's been postponed to tomorrow. So getting my hair chopped, and now when I say chopped, it's probably going to be a long bob length, and I think I'm going to get some layers in. This blonde on the end is going because that's just grown out from when it was up here. This is my natural colour. So this is all going to go, and I think I'm going to get like a lovely rich brown all over, just to highlight, to enhance my own natural colour, because this is my colour, like a mousy brown. So this is going to go, and my hair is quite long. I mean, obviously I've got it in a ponytail, and you can see how long it is in a ponytail. But when it's out the ponytail, it's like somewhere ridiculous down, like down here on my back. It's ridiculous, far too long. So that's tomorrow in the salon. But today I'm on the sewing machine and doing a bit of sewing. So thought I'd take you along with me. So I'm just going to leave you on the tripod and follow me for a little bit of sewing. So there is the bodice stitched together. So now I'm going to add, I think I'll leave the sleeves to last. The sleeves are made, I just need to put the elastic in the cuffs, and I think I'll put the ruffle on the neckline and then add the skirt last, because I'm not sure how long I want. Well, it's not even going to be a skirt, it's going to be more like a peplum ruffle type of thing, which is absolutely fine. That length will be another blouse for my wardrobe, because I don't have that many blouses. Well, probably do, but you know. So yeah, so I think I will add the ruffle to the neck. So I've sort of semi-started the ruffle. So I put the ruffle together and I've pressed it and I've stitched the ends and turned them through. So now I'm just going to do 2 rows of gathering stitch, and then I've cut out couple of lengths of bias, so I'll stitch them together, pin it all together and sew the ruffle on the neck. So that's next. So I'll do 2 rows of gathering first. Show you what my view is down here on the floor. Yep, that's my view. I am definitely coming back as a cat in my next life. The neck on, I had to change a needle snapped, I don't know why, and it took me absolutely ages to change the needle on that machine. Anyway, so I've changed the needle and I've got the ruffle on the neck, and I decided in the end to put a little loop on the back. So I'm really pleased with the neck. So all I've got to do now, whether I'm going to do it for today, is add the sleeves. Just going to put the elastic in the casing for the cuffs, and then add the sleeves. So there's the sleeves on. And for the skirt, this is the length I have got. All I've got. Not very long. Really pleased with that neckline. So as I said, I'm just going to take all the gathering threads out, but it's so pretty. So today's Friday, it's approximately 8:30, and going for the newspapers for my dad and John. on the way back now. Got the papers. It's my dad's. It's John's. So I'm back from the hairdressers and this is what I've had done. So jury's out, I'm afraid. I'm not sure. I like the style, but the colour, it's not really what I wanted. I wanted a warm brown, and it seems to be a little bit more like a red mahogany. I love how it feels, really lovely and light, and quite like the style, but the colour, nah, it's not doing anything for me. And I wouldn't mind a little bit more chopping off, so it's more that length, because I was erring on the side of caution when I had it chopped, because obviously I'm going from really, really long and I didn't want to do anything that obviously you can't stick your hair back on, so I went longer rather than shorter. But now I've had quite a bit chunk hair cut off, I am tempted to go back and get maybe that much more off and make it more like a bob. Jury's out. Oh, and coffee stain, went all really tidy, sat down in the chair, they made me a coffee. Sophie wasn't looking, she come to put my gown on, she came that way, I went that way with my coffee, and coffee all over. So I hope it's going to come out. Really like this jumper. And what have I got on today? So I've got my charity shop Marksies, it's a Marks and Spencer's jumper with my super soft checky wide leg pants. So yeah, so back from the salon, I'm not sure about the hair, and back to sewing today. I'm going to finish off the top that I started yesterday, the Edith blouse. I'm just going to convert into a kind of like peplum frill blouse, finish that off, and then see how far this takes me today. So that's it done. Try it on, decide what length to go. So I'm thinking, because it's knee length really, I don't want to leave it knee length, make it more like a top rather than a smock, maybe. Need to try it on really. So I shall quickly, I think I'll try it on and we'll go from there. Wish I'd put pockets in it now. Well, I didn't put pockets in it because I thought it was going to be more like a peplum, but I quite like, because it's this gorgeous brushed flannel, really thick and gorgeous, it's so cosy. I think I might just leave it at this length. I've just got it on over my trousers, but I think it'd go really nice over my jeans, this length. It's just sitting above my knee, so I could just do it doesn't even fray, this fabric. It's great fabric to sew. I could just do a little rolled hem, so I don't lose much of the little. I could put pockets in. Could just literally open the seams and pop some pockets in. But I really love this fabric, and yeah, I love it. So this could be a good experiment for the Edith blouse into an Edith dress. But yeah, I think I'll leave it this length. So a little bit of a hem, sew a button on, and I have got one cosy autumnal looking smock length dress. Anyway, so changed my top. It's now soaking in some like wool detergent. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that coffee stain comes out. So I've just put this one on. So what I'm going to do I'm just going to leave that hem at that length, really like that length. So I'm just going to overlock the edge and then just turn it over a tiny bit and leave it at that. There's a button, and yeah, it's quite cute. I really like this. I wish you could feel it. It's just so soft. You couldn't get more autumnal than this, could you? So I mean, I sewing studio at long last. Behind schedule is 1:45. I've had other things to do, so I'm just going to change my overlock and thread from grey to white. I've got a couple of Edith blouses to make. So I'm going to go ahead and get them sewn, and yeah, that's for probably the rest of the afternoon. And just a little bit of a close-up of that top I was making yesterday, the other day. All finished, super snug and warm, love it so much. Yeah, super cosy in this. Sleeves on. This is size 8. It sits lovely at the back. So yeah, so I've done the sleeves, got the elastic in ready, so I've just literally got to put the sleeves in, sew a button on, and just take the hem up, and the size 8 is done, so that'll be going out tomorrow. I've got a size 10 and a size 14 to do, and obviously I don't want to bore you with the same kind of blouse, so that'll be me for maybe another couple of hours. It's just not quite 4 o'clock, so I'll probably work till 6 because I didn't start till late, so I'll probably work till 6. And yeah, so bring on the Edith blouses. So today's Thursday, and it is 3:20 in the afternoon. Thursday is my grocery day, so I don't really plan on doing anything else apart from household chores. So I went for groceries this morning with my mum and my daughter Sophie, and then went to the retail park and had a little browse for Christmas shopping ideas, had a cup of coffee in Costa because that's our little ritual, and then came back, put the groceries away and tidied up, and I'm back in my studio, and I have just got to do my blog post for the Minerva fabric that I made into this dress. So I'm just going to do that. I've got some pictures, just got to upload them that I took on my phone, just got to do that. Then I'm up to date with them, and then depending how long it takes me, I may do some cutting out of that got a new fabric. Did I show you this fabric? I'll show you this fabric, which I absolutely love. This is a flannel, a brushed flannel, and I'm going to make a Peggy dress in this. So I've got this to play with this afternoon and see how that works, and if I like how that looks, I will then add it to the shop. We shall see how far I get. Has decided to make camp on what I'm trying to cut out, so I'm just going to leave him there. He'll get bored and he'll go, but I haven't really got much time because I'm on grandma duties this afternoon, so I've got to go and pick up my 2 grandchildren from school shortly, so probably won't get any sewing done today. But what I'm working on is the Peggy dress, like I say, in this gorgeous brushed cotton. Well, these two are the same. That's my first version, which is like smock length. Then that was my summer version with slightly longer sleeves with a facing. That was bound neck. That's the face neck. And this is more like midi length. So I'm going to mix them both together. Probably stick with these sleeves with the neck facing. Well, yeah, basically I'm going to probably work more on this one, but make it more maxi to go with tights and boots. Facing, I've done the pockets, and then I've done the skirt pieces, the front and the 2 back pieces. So now I'm going to pin the pockets to the skirt and stitch them in place. And so I've stitched one sleeve in, and I've just kept it the short sleeve, just got to do the hem, and then I've just got to obviously sew that sleeve in, which is just pinned, and then add the facing, right sides together, and then move on to the skirt. Call it a day here. It's 5 o'clock, it's pitch black outside. I can't take any photographs of the dress. That's just about finished. I've just got to hem the sleeves and it will be finished. This is the Peggy dress, which is launching in my shop on Wednesday the 10th of November. Come over on Instagram if you don't already do so and follow me there, and you shall see sneak peeks of me wearing it. And I will also put a little countdown on my stories, and then you can obviously set a reminder if you're interested in buying one. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me that like, because apparently it helps my channel grow, and subscribe if you haven't already done so and you enjoy my vlogs. Until the next time though, thanks for joining me, and as always, please take care.